That brings me on. You mentioned this is, you said there that it's the best time for boxing and getting everyone together and stuff like that. And it kind of brings me on nicely to this now, Spencer, is Tyson Fury's cryptic sort of 20-second video of his retirement mentioning Dick Turpin, who wore a mask. And we all know what that means if you're from the UK. What did you make of that then? Is there still a little bit of, you mentioned the lies will be exposed. Do you feel like Tyson's trying to say something in that message in his
No,
retirement message?
no, Tyson Fury, listen, like I said to you before, when you interviewed me the day after the fight, right? And you said to me, what did I think? What did I think of the fight? And I said, Tyson Fury's in every right to believe that he won the fight. I ain't taking that away from Tyson Fury, right? But everybody around Tyson Fury shouldn't be, oh, Tyson, you won, and you got robbed. No, you should say, listen, it was close, you didn't get it. These are the things that we need to work on if you to get the rematch, right? Or they saying, oh, well, you'll never beat Alexander Usyk. So therefore, and I think that he's got a very good chance of beating him because I thought Tyson Fury actually boxed really well in that fight, right? But these are the things that we need to address. Let's not rob the public of you and Anthony Joshua, right? Let's not rob the public of that, right? Just like when you get two badass heavyweights, what was it, 70, was it 76? Ron Lau versus George Foreman. It'd be that kind of fight. But that kind of fight with bigger financial rewards, right? People seem to forget that Ali Frazier 2 was at the Garden. And that was the mecca of boxing then. That went for the world title. So great fighters can fight each other when there are no belts, world titles aligned with it. They can fight each other, make tons of money together, and that's that, right? Do not let this be the new age Lennox Lewis versus Riddick Bowe, right? Because let me tell you this, if the Lennox Lewis and Riddick Bowe were around today, they'd have fought each other because Turkey Al-Sheikh would have made sure that they fought each other. Let's call it as it is.
I'm glad you mentioned that because I was almost going to say, listen, they're not fighting for the world title. They don't need the money. So why is it these two should fight each other? What's in it for them? I mean, obviously, there's legacy, there's bragging rights. Is that all there is to it for these two to fight
It's
each other?
none of those things. You know what it is? It's to be champion of each other. Who's the best of the era? I was the best of the British era. Of you know what I mean, the 2020s. I was the best.
I guess what, yeah, I know what you mean, but I guess I'm like that because I still want to see it as a selfish boxing fan, even at this stage in their career. I still want to see it, and that's me being selfish. Because
No, it's not being selfish. Why?
yeah,
How? Listen to me.
no,
How
me
is that?
being selfish, yeah.
How is that? Ask yourself this. Yeah, you're an intelligent man. How is that being selfish? That you want to see two noted stars, which they are, right? And in Great Britain, they are massive, humongous stars. Why wouldn't you want to see these two fight each other? How is that selfish? Right,
Maybe I was just trying to be polite there. Maybe I was just trying to be polite.
right, no. Anthony openly spoken out and said like he doesn't want to walk away from boxing, right? So therefore, okay then, Tyson Fury, I'm gonna be real with you. I believe that Tyson Fury could have had a little bit of the hump, right? Could have had a little bit of the hump, thinking like, I didn't get the decision, right? And I believe in my hearts of hearts that I won the fight, right? Cool, get it. But then you look at the Ring magazine, right? And aesthetically, you're not there because you got a cold, right? You don't go to the fight, you're sat down and you're seeing your promoter, right? Sat with Alexander Usyk. You're watching that. Are you not going to tell me that that's going to kind of run into your head a little bit? Like, right, what's going on there? Talk to me, Andy. Talk to me.
I know exactly what you're saying. We know Tyson, the way we've seen him retire before. We've seen him say outrageous things. So you're almost like thinking, do you mean it, Tyson? Maybe, like you said, he has got the hump over something. Because the Dick Turpin comment to me, the way he said, remember, Dick Turpin wore a mask. It says to me that
Yeah,
something.
you know what? That is a very old line in boxing, right? It's when you're blatantly doing something unscrupulous, right? And you feel that you've been wronged and that's it.
Yep.
But no, I'm not, bro, I'm not buying into any of that, right? But he could have sat down and thought, right, here's my guy sat with You know what I mean? He could have felt that way, right? And you know Tyson's Tyson, right? But he could be real and say, right, I'm done with boxing. But I hope that he's not done with boxing. You know what I mean? I really do. Because it would be disgusting if that fight didn't happen. It would. Right? It would be disgusting. But we shall see.
One final one, Spencer, before I let you get on and enjoy your rest of your evening. If that fight was to happen, I mean, you've been so passionate about this Conor Benn versus Chris Eubank thing and who you think will win in that fight. I'm kind of hoping you give me the same passion on who you would think wins out of Anthony Joshua, Tyson
And
Fury.
I will give you that same passion. But not, okay? Not today. I think you got your salary now, right? Not today. And I also say a massive big up to Sugar Shane Mosley. You saw what I did the other day for Shane Mosley, right? I gave Shane Mosley my 2 tickets for him to go to the Ring Magazine awards, right? And Sugar Shane vehemently believes it's Oscar De La Hoya that is trying to block him and all the rest of it, right? But I have seen, especially when Riyadh season first started with the Tyson Fury and Garden fight, and they had a plethora of champions that came out to the dinner, and blah, blah, blah. It was incredible, right? To me, that was one of the most incredible, because I was involved in it as well, and I gave a lot of names out to Gold Star to who to go and get, right? And that was incredible. That for me, that was you can't surpass that. You can't.
I remember it. Mm-hmm.
Sugar Shane Mosley, who's the man who when Turkey Al Sheikh was posting about the Ring magazine, it was his picture that was used, right? He's been a pound for pound, a multiple weight world champion, but I'm glad that he did get in, and he just thinks like it's down to Oscar De La Hoya. And I'm not fighting out Oscar De La Hoya or anything. What I am saying is this is like, sometimes you could believe something so much that it becomes reality. And what I'm saying is this, I hope that it isn't Oscar De La Hoya that is trying to block Shane Mosley, because Shane Mosley is an iconic figure and also one of the nicest human beings that you could meet. He's such a nice man. So I gotta say a massive big up to Sugar Shane Mosley and to his partner, Lady Shannon. That's how I'm gonna end this right now. And I'm gonna say again, massive big up to you, everyone down at IFL. And I'm sticking to my prediction. And what you have to remember is this. I can say anything that I want because I have no affiliation to be a bitch. So I can say, me, Spencer Fearon. And people, why do you always interview Spencer? You know why? Because none of you guys can talk to me historically on boxing. I eat up most of you guys. This is the God's honest truth, right? That's why. And Andy will tell you, and so will Coogan, or so will anyone else. Go and ask them. Go and ask the people in the trade. These people are sitting down as armchair critics. Go and ask the people in the trade about when it's coming to go talk to Don Charles, right? Even people who dislike me have to say, nah, that bitch knows boxing, bro. Right? And you see the soundbite. Listen, the biggest thing was when Roger Mayweather told the whole world, nah, this little mother effer knows boxing. That's it. Right? More so when Bill Haney can come over and hug me and say, nah, this guy. And you know that Tundi's working with right. You see that, right? Big up Baba Tundi Ajayi, my brother from another mother. The fantastic work that he's done with Anthony Yard, but he's now also in camp working alongside Devin the Dream Haney. And Devin the Dream Haney is going to totally destroy Ryan Garcia. Okay?
That's another topic. We can get into that when that fight's made.
Now, no, I'm not even getting no further than that. I'm just telling you this. Listen to me, yeah? Loyalty is royalty. And when you have to wake up one day and it's got to click with you that you no longer care about the opinions of others, right? It's took ages ago with me, but even more so now. You know why? Because I realized this part. Ever since my mother died, I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to work from value and not strive for it. And when you start working from your value base, everything else doesn't matter. And you're free to speak your mind, irrespective of who it may upset. And I'm not saying it to upset, I have to speak my mind. And on that note, my friend, I say peace, two fingers. This is the first interview with IFL this year, so Happy New Year to everybody. Make sure that your New Year is happy by doing happy and good things for others. Peace, two fingers. I'm out.
Thank you,
Later.
Spence. Thank you, brother. See you soon.